What's going on, guys? Let me catch y'all up to speed on what's been happening with the build. So I pretty much got all the intercooler pipings done. I had those hooked up, all the vacuum lines hooked up. We had the boost, the blow-off valves, hooked up. So what we ran into an issue was I went and changed the transmission fluid, but the car still wouldn't want to go in gear when the car was on, which when I originally put the engine in, I knew that I didn't tighten down the pressure plate all the way, the pressure plate bolts all the way. So that was kind of an annoying process to go through. I was gonna try and because I was thinking in my mind, just take the whole transmission back out of the car. So that was where my mind was at. So I basically was going to a transmission shop to see what I can do, or if they can just go ahead and try to reseat it or something. Because I didn't feel like doing that whole process again, because that was going to take a lot of time and a lot of hard work, because that transmission is not easy to take off, y'all. Anyways, so during that process, talking to the guy who was on the transmission shop, he was telling me, nah, it's not that, it's your slave cylinder, it's your master cylinder, or whatever. I'm looking on forums and stuff, so I go change my slave, I change my master, I waste my money on doing that stuff, bleed the lines out, and it still was an issue. So I was like, yeah, it's basically what I thought. So I'm sitting here about to tear everything back off, undo everything I just did. And then my boy Fernando hit me up and was like, just tighten the pressure plate bolts through the starter position. I was like, oh wow, I did not think of that. So I'm like, that makes sense, right? Big brain stuff. So I ended up doing that, and actually it worked. I would turn the car on and I was moving it through the gears. It was fine. So I actually did still have a problem with the car dropping. So when I start the car, it would cut right back off. I'm thinking it's the alternator. Like, I had two, one from my old engine and one from the one that I bought. So I switched it out because I was getting, when I had a hole in the oil line, back originally when I first thought I was done, I had a hole in the oil line, so me trying to start it, basically put it in position, the hole was in the position to get the alternator soaked up. So that alternator became no good, I believe. And then I put the other one on that I had, and it seemed to be working. So, but it still seems like I still have an issue. It also could be my battery, it's not big enough. That's where my mind is headed, so I still have that kind of issue that I'm still trying to fix. But anyway, so basically after that problem with the transmission, put everything back together, man. These bees, man, they keep trying to attack me. So I started the car, right? I was like, cool, I'm gonna start the mover, right? I'm gonna start the driver. So I ended up turning her around, and I ended up turning the car around. I was about to move it up the hill that night, and basically I got stuck right here. You see where this line is? I got stuck right here. My brother was trying to help me like pull out. I ran out of gas trying to get up the hill. The next night was, I believe, a Friday night, right? Come Friday night, the Import Alliance actually for Atlanta was that Saturday. And so Friday I was trying to get the car ready after work. So I get home, I go grab some gas, I come back, I fill her up. I'm like, all right, cool, let me try to get her out. So to go give her more gas. So I fill her up for a good little minute. I'm like, all right, time to do it. So I start her up, put her in gear. I'm going, right? I'm going up the hill. I make it up past the hill. And because of my driveway setup, it's a little low, so it scrapes at the very top. But yeah, so I get her all the way up the hill. I get her off, and so I'm on the street, guys. I have the car registered and everything, so I'm on the street. I drive her down. I'm like, all right, let's go. So I take her, go to the nearest gas station, fill her up. Then I'm trying to start the car again. She wouldn't go. Like, the battery was an issue or the starter's an issue. That was a problem, right? Luckily, a guy next to me had some cables. He jumped me off. I was able to get back the car started and get back home. But as I'm going home, right, I'm sitting at the light and my, what do you call it? The coolant temps was going too high. They were getting really high as I'm sitting at the light. So I'm like, oh no, this is dangerous. Let me hurry up and get home. I was praying and hoping and wishing for this light to turn green so I could go. So the moment it came, I was booking it. Gone. Trying to get home. And then as I got home, it was still running hot, so I turned her off. Turns out, guys, you know, I'm not big brained like I thought I was, but I didn't feel enough coolant in the system. So I was spending the night trying to figure it out. I went and added more coolant and then even got the bubbles out. Got it all taken care of, right? Got back on the road to test her to see if she still works. And so as I'm driving for a good little minute, she seems to be working. So I'm like, all right, cool. I ended up calling my friend Trey, and I went to his house. We chopped it up for a good minute, you know, I left the car. But on my way back home, the car was acting funny again, and basically it was looking like an alternator issue or the battery issue again. And I was trying to get her home. I was limping her home the best I could, and she ended up cutting off on me at a light, and I could never get her started back up again. I was trying to do everything I could to figure out what's going on with the car, and it turns out that it was my timing belt. My timing belt, as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but it's chewed up really, really bad. Right? So the bad thing is as I kept trying to crank her and stuff, because my timing belt messed up, my valves may be bent and no good, which I'm hoping it isn't the case. I'm really hoping, praying that it isn't the case. And I'm still curious on how the belt got to be in a bad shape as it was, but turns out there's supposed to be a pulley right here, right? And this pulley broke right here, the bolt. This pulley bolt broke off, and I believe that's what caused all of my problems as far as the timing goes. Now what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go ahead and drill this out, or actually I might be able to grab it with another set of tools, but I'm gonna drill this out, and then I'm going to put the new bolt in. So I ordered a new bolt from Z1. I'm actually waiting for that shipment to come. When it comes in, I'm gonna put it on. Redo the timing. Pray, guys. I mean, pray that my valves aren't bent and everything's all pretty good, and then I can go ahead and start the car again. She'll be running again. So, guys, that's the plan today. See if I can get her to run. Who I really hope she does, man. I've been kind of down for the past couple of weeks because of that, but I have confidence we'll get her running again. If they are bit, it's going to be even a longer process or even more videos, but that's probably what we're going to get into today so far. I hope this is a good spot to start filming. I'm going to go get a tool real quick and see if I can get it out that way. If not, I got to grab this drill and this drill bit, and we'll go from there. Clean this area up a bit, and then once I can get that off and this pulley here back on, once I get that bolt to come in, then I'm going to start looking at the timing, try to redo the timing. Hopefully everything isn't like too much of a mess. Alright, what's up, y'all? So bolts came in today, or yesterday rather, last night, but we're gonna work on them today. And this is the bolt, right? That snap. This bolt snapped because apparently it was too loose, and it was all the pressure and stuff, and it snapped. And I came to find out that this one right here is loose as well. I don't know if the bolt is loose or not, but I know that the pulley itself was loose. This right here, this nut on it was loose. So that actually seems to be my problem and what happened with my timing belt and it snapping and everything. So sucks because my timing belt still might be kind of like destroyed, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna put this on and then hope for the best. And then if not, we'll go ahead and I'll figure out something or figure out a way to remove everything, take the heads off and like replace the valves, because the valves do need to get replaced, and that's just that. And I don't want to take the engine out, because if I do take the engine out, if I take the engine out, I'm going to want to tear everything up, like get the engine bay looking all nice, take care of that rust spot that's right back there, because that side of the cowl wasn't never there, so water just got right there and rusted it up. I would want to take care of that. I would want to clean the engine bay, and if I have the engine out, I might as well switch some turbos. Put you guys down for a second. I might as well switch turbos out. And if I'm taking the top end, I kind of want to just go ahead and rebuild the top end anyway. And then I'll have money probably build the bottom end out. That way I'll have a reliable engine and everything's straight, you know, hopefully if the timing belt works. But that's kind of what I'm going through right now. So let me put you guys down and then go ahead and install this on so I can get the other pulley on and hopefully get this timing belt on. So because this one's already loose, what I'm gonna do is use it. Oh, there it goes. So this is the bolt I'll be using. Hopefully this fit on here as well. Right, and then now I grab whatever socket that is, which I want to say 14, and then I'll use the double nut method to kind of tighten up this thing. Which, yes, that does sound kind of weird. Make sure I'm just on that one. And I don't want to. I want to make sure it's secure and it doesn't come back out. Honestly, I don't want to overdo it, stress it out. But I do want to make sure it's on there. Okay. See, I really don't need this bolt backing out again. But I also don't need it snapping on me either.
Honestly, I kind of probably should go get some Loctite, but it's all good because if it's as long as it's secure for now. Because if it isn't, I mean, as long as it's secure for now. Because if the valves are bent, this has to come off anyway. So as long as it's secure, it stays on. Alright. So now what I want to do, since I have this here in an opportunity, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure this one's tight as well. Matter of fact, I don't know how to take these off, actually. Okay, so that's on there. Cool. Just want to double check. And I have another one in case this one snaps again. Or this one snaps. Alright. So, now I guess let me just go find the belt. Because now the stud, I checked the stud, it's tight. So I'm gonna go get the belt and the pulley for this one. And then make sure everything is tightened up right. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure all the gears are perfectly in time. Right? That's in time, that's in time. I believe that's in time. And then, so I just gotta check this one. This one's slightly off. There we go. And this one's in time. Alright. Cool. Now I got these in time. Let me go get the pulley on. Let me go grab the other belt. I'm gonna grab some vice grips to grip this down. Put the belt on. And then, no, I'm not gonna, yes. No, I'm not gonna put the belt on, but I'm gonna go grab the belt, the pulley, tighten those two down, and then I'm gonna put the bolt for the camshaft back in, and then put an extension onto the first spark plug hole to see where top dead center is. Put this back in. Alright, there we go. That's on. And then this goes here.
Okay.
Washer first. Nut. Don't need that moving again. Nor do I need this snapping again. Alright, cool. Those are tight. Alright, I need some vice grips to kind of see what I did last. I would use some vice grips here and here. Try to pinch it together. Keep the tensioner kind of close or compressed. Next thing to do is there's two things I need to do. I need to make sure the camshaft is at top dead center in the first cylinder, and I need to grab the belt. So I am still new at this YouTube thing and filming. Definitely, I know I gotta get better shots and stuff, but if you guys have any suggestions or comments or what else you see on this channel is basically following me on my journey of my love for cars and me and my friends' love for cars, and like how we all hang out, go to car meets, or you know, and that sort of stuff, documenting my life, how I love this kind of culture. So comments or questions or anything that can help me move along, I'd be happy to answer them, and I would love to hear suggestions from you guys so I can get better. Alright, so